north end zone, we can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. And off we go from Tampa. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Back to throw. That is brought in by Ibuka. And he will go all the way. Emeka Ibuka. Touchdown, Tampa. That's the 5th touchdown for him of the year. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. 2nd play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
Panthers, nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes a return from the end zone. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On play action, it is Dart. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
A play fake, now Dart. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
On 2nd down, Dart. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
To the air again goes Dart. He's got a man. That's McMillan. 20 yards on that pass play. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Here's a first carry for their running back. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
From the 34-yard line, here's second and 5. On the play fake, here's Dart. And he's open middle of the field. It is caught. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
It's a gain of 23
A gain there of 23 yards. It's a Carolina first down. To throw is Dart. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped. And that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Buccaneers will take over at their own 14-yard line.
Oh, and in that spot, Mike, that's just painful. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to fourth down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with it.
On the ground, it's Murray. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
At the 18-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
A chance here for Murray. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and
They'll run. It's Murray. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
The Buccaneers getting their punter out there. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Begin here on the ground. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And they will finally run him down. A big play for the Panthers. 39 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
That's going to be incomplete, and they'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And that is going to be knocked away. Incomplete. And with that, time has expired here in the opening quarter. Panthers football to begin this second quarter as they've got it 3rd and 10. Dart gonna throw it again. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's good for a Panther first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And the Panthers are going to be looking at 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
He'll take this forward, maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. Now it is 1st and goal. To the air once more is Dart. That one taken in, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Panthers will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. We'll see a return here from his own end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Out right, catch made. That's Ibuka. They'll get him up 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 23-yard line.
We'll go with the drop play here on 2nd down. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Ball on the 35. Here comes a 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 35-yard line.
Handoff here. Up the middle. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. That's his 1st reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. play action. He'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. That's number 40 on the season for him.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Greg, they have such a knack. It's like they're on the same page. The quarterback almost feels like, well, when you were playing, you know where that guy's going to be in the end zone.
Yeah, we used to have a saying, like we say, we don't run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and especially against zone coverage. Down here in the red zone, the rule is if you're open, stay open. Don't run past an open zone to get covered. That's exactly what this tight end does here. Friendly target, ball on time, touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's Dart on 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
On 1st down, Dart. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, he's able to reel it back in, but this is going to go down as a big loss on the play. Oh, man. And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Dart going to throw here on 2nd down. Quick hitting slant there. They're going to work this down inside the 45.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing again, Dart. He'll air it out down the middle. And this will be incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. On now is Andres Borregales for the field goal trial.
49-yard attempt.
That one is good. And the Panthers are back within 4. That's 14-10. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This going to be returned from right around the goal line. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They send the tight end in motion. They'll go play action here with Dart. Going right, it's taken in, and he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
He finds McMillan downfield. It's caught. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. What a way to start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22. They'll come up here, first and 10. Out of shotgun. It's Dart. They'll go right back to McMillan. Complete. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable, incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the third quarter. They convert on fourth down.
And the Panther first down.
Let's go.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. To the right side, he finds McMillan. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Here comes second and 4. To the air again goes Dart. He pulls it in around the 5. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with first and goal.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level and what they see before the ball's in.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Panthers.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
And they're on 35-yard line.
He'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
The extra point is good. And the Buccaneers move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Pickup of 3.
He's tackled every 20 yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 6. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
This is 3rd and 6. Here's Dart. That'll be intercepted. What a time for a pick 6 for the defense as the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one. The defense extends the margin with the pick 6.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick 6 them, and you're able to extend that lead.
The extra point is up and through. And the Bucs will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. Here now, 3rd and 5. Now Dart. He's got a man. That's McMillan. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. Set to go now on 1st and 10. To the air once more is Dart. Going downfield, right side, and it's caught. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
27-yard line.
Dart gonna throw it again. And he let him a bit too much. And pass is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
He'll try again here, 2nd and 10. The throw is Dart, and for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to get the ball to start the 2nd quarter as time expires here in the 1st. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Outside, he's got Ibuka. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here's a toss as they look to run. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5. Now give on the ground. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. Look to throw. This one caught before. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa. And his 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering a miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. On 1st down, Dart. The catch made by McMillan. Inside the 20. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 81 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. Dart. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Dart going to throw here on second down. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
3rd and long. Throwing. Dart. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Jacob Harris.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
To the ground, a 1st down run. Finding space at the 15. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much for the win.
42, Panthers 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. Here's Dart on 1st and 10. He'll get this out to his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Once to his right, going up top. And that'll be incomplete. They took their shot downfield. Now, let's check on the flag. From the 43, here's 2nd and a couple.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Trap 60. Go.
Now the shotgun. It's Dart. He's going to dial up another deep ball. I had a defender draped all over. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. On play action, it is Dart. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, the one thing that we used to say is it didn't matter how good you were or how long you played. Eventually, you were just going to have one of those days, and I think for this quarterback, he's got to be able to move on from this pretty quickly because this is about as bad a day in the office as you can imagine.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That is brought in. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 31 yards. From the 1-yard line. First down and goal.
Cowboy 80.
This one tapped forward on the top pass. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Panthers 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the goal line. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Bootleg. Here is Dart. That's Tyler Warren, the tight end. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Taken down, but not until he reaches the 20-yard line. That is 2 big pickups to start the drive. 32 on the latest. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's
third down. Third down. It's Dart. That is incomplete. Here we go. We're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time.
And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Jacob Harris.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong of rarefied eggs. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Here we go. Hey, Jim. 18, up to 79 Broncos. Ready?
And left side, it's caught. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. You just saw a great example of it here.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
Now it just seems like this offense is piling on. I mean, after a day where they have completely dominated their opponent, a lot of offense would just be content with handing this ball off. But not this group. They continue to throw the ball, and they continue to get chunk plays, and they showed they're not going to slow down until that final whistle blows.
13, pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains of 13. And another first down. So, fire the cannons. It's a win for the Bucs. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season.